Hello everybody again from Simplyfoodea YouTube channel. Thank you so much for great comments and great feedback. Let's continue about the second part in our records and documentation. The part will be the monitoring records in the HACCP plan. Why the monitoring records are very critical? Because it's essential for tracking any critical control points or the operational prerequisite programs, and in the same time ensuring that processes remain within the safe limits and facilitating timely corrective actions and ensuring the responsibility and the accountability of the team members of the facility. So starting with the OPRP, we are having the sorting and filtering as an OPRP in our HACCP plan. So the table will be as below for the for the sorting, the date, the time, the total sorted orange in kilograms, the defective fruits removed, and also are mentioning here our limit, which is below 3%. What are the batch number of this sorted orange? What are the shall there is any deviation observed, yes or no? What are the corrective action taken when there is any deviation in the observed during the sorting process? Who are the operator name verified by, and if there is any additional notes and comments? Sorry. The second thing, the filtering OPRB, which is also where the table will contain the date, the time, and also the percentage of the rejected, or sorry, the percentage of the orange peel found and seed, or any physical hazard, or even part of the damaged filter, and also must be there a checklist for the inspection of the filter to ensure its proper situation, the batch number of the filtered orange, if there is also any deviation, the corrective action, the operator name verification, and finally the additional note. And as the description, you will find the original tutorials about the different different OPRP, either the identification of the critical control point, the establishing of the critical limit, the monitoring of the OPRP, and establishing the corrective action required, which is available in the description of this tutorial. Okay. And for the CCP, we are having the two CCP in our HACCP plan, the pasteurization and the X-ray. For the pasteurization, the table for the monitoring of the pasteurization process will looks like also the date, the time, the temperature of the pasteurized orange juice, the time, sorry, the batch number, the deviation if observed or not, and the operator name who have checked, and the other verification, for example, by the supervisor, and if there is any additional notes. An important thing here, we must have the limits of the temperature and the limits of the time, so it's very important in the pasteurization process monitoring. For the X-ray, there is also the date, the time, the sensitivity check by the millimeter, either it's ferrous or non-ferrous or stainless steel, as I will mention soon, inshallah. The batch number, very important, the batch number, to ensure that any batch was passed through the CCP checking point or not. If there is any deviation, if there is any corrective action taken, the operator name verification by whom, and if there is any additional notes or observation. And these are the tables we are having in the main table for the second, third, fourth, and fifth principles of the HACCP plan, which is identification of the critical control point. What are the CCP number, critical control point, what is name, what are the process step number in the flow diagram, and what are the hazard description. For example, the pasteurization are step, for example, for step number 5 in the HACCP plan, but it is the CCP number 1, establishing the critical limits the critical limits by numbers, the monitoring, the four main questions: what, how, when, and who, and finally the establishing the corrective action. Also, what are the output, when, and who. And you can find the description, the whole tutorials about the monitoring for both the OPRP and the CCP. And best of luck for all of you, and don't forget to share and subscribe the Simply Food YouTube channel content, and goodbye.